Chapter 12 More Adventures. This means Gulliver went to the sea again. After that, my voyages were numerous. Voyage is a trip in the sea by a ship or boat. Numerous means many. I visited Laputa. Laputa is the first land. Laputa is a floating island which can be moved around by its inhabitants. It's not a real, it's not a fact, it's a fiction. Let's imagine this situation. An island and floating like a ship and can move any direction by its inhabitants. And inhabitants are people who live in an area or a place. In any direction, we know the four directions. The Laputians have heads that set sideways, with one eye pointing upwards and the other one pointing inwards. To know the direction of the air and to know the four directions. They are greatly advanced. Advanced means developed in what? In mathematics, in the math and engineering and music, but they are so absent-minded. Absent-minded means their memory is so weak that they can forget anything fast, that they often neglect to finish a sentence. They often neglect to finish a sentence means they can't finish a whole sentence because they absent-minded. They may forget what they are saying and can abandon a task. Abandon means leave. Abandon a task halfway through. This means they can or they may leave the work in the middle of the work because they are absent-minded, because they have forgotten what they are doing. The second place. I visited Glabdubdrape. This is the second island. An island ruled by magicians. They promised that no harm would come to me. Magicians are people who use magic. But something about that place filled me with horror, and I quickly left. The third place. I went to the island of Legning, where Stilbrags or immortals. Immortals are people who are supposed to live and won't die, but it's also not a fact, it's a fiction. Are born into every generation. This means they may born as babies or may born as children or may born as adults, but it's not a real. Marked by a small red dot above one eyebrow, which changes through every color of the rainbow as they get older. And now to the next place. But it was my time in the island of the Honeyhunhunums that had the most profound effect on me. Profound effect means deep effect. I was captaining a ship, means I was a captain of a ship. Heading to means going to the South Sea when my crew moderned. Crew is the team of sailors of a ship, and moderned means they disobeyed my orders. And also, they took Gulliver into an island and they left him alone. Cast me ashore means left me alone in an unknown place. I waded inland. Wade means moving or walking hard because you are tired. I waded inland and saw many trees and fields full of oats. An oat is a kind of plant that we can use it to make kinds of bread, and it's the most favorite food of horses. The inhabitants of that place were horses, in shape and appearance, and yet here means but, and yet they were creatures of great wisdom and understanding. This means the horses in this place had minds and brains like people. The next page in the next video.